Hey guys, today's video is not going to be exactly like I wanted it to be because I had planned to record some of what I see when I look out the window and record my chickens today and let you guys hear some of the sights and sounds as well as me talking to you, but the wind was blowing so badly that I don't want you to have to hear that part. Now there is one part that the wind wasn't blowing too bad, and I'll let y'all listen to the chickadees, but otherwise it's going to be just me talking. So here we go. Okay, so I want to talk to y'all about something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and I'll tell you why. You guys know I'm really open on my channel. I talk to y'all about things like I would a friend because you're my friends. And you guys know that there's been several things that have happened over the last few months that were beyond our control that we have had to deal with. Well, it's been more than just like 3 months. It's been a while. Like, the first one was when Delilah got sick. Well, she was sick already, we just didn't know it. But whenever she started having to have special treatments for the diabetes and her kidney, she has kidney disease. So that was something that we were not expecting that happened, and like kind of threw me for a loop, so to speak, as they say. And I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. I had fear. I had anger at myself. I just had a range of feelings. Fear because I thought we were going to lose her. Anger at myself because I didn't see it. And things like that. So I want to talk to y'all about some of this because I had no reason to be angry at myself. I did not cause her to have diabetes or kidney disease. The vet has assured me that there was really probably no indication to me that it was going to be happening because she was acting normal before she got sick. It's like when she got sick, you know? So I had to work through those emotions. And she's doing well. She goes back to the vet in September, and she's doing really well. We have to give her special medication or special food and her medication, but she's doing okay. She knows what she has to do in the mornings and evenings, and she's happy. We still have her. So the outcome was, it was good. It wasn't the best because she's sick, but it was great because she's here. And there's treatment, and we get to have her longer. So I guess what I want to talk about today is looking at the better side of things, or trying to see the good in things while you're going through them, because technically we're still going through this with her, because even though we have her on the insulin, the doctor is monitoring her, we've had to change several times. There's not been any time that she was able to stay on the same dose for more than a month and a half. So it's like a ride we're still on, but we still have her, and that's what matters, you know. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and how that I was, angry at myself, and how I was upset and I was fearful. Then I want to talk about, the situation that we had with the washing machine and Lowe's and all the things, and they didn't do what they were supposed to do, even though we had bought an extended warranty and they gave us the runaround for a month. I had so many emotions, and I look back at that time and I feel like, okay, those emotions were valid. Those emotions were something that was okay. But some of the emotions I had, or some of the things I said, I'm not so sure if they were okay. Because I had told Jeff Well, I don't know if it was okay or not. I had told him I didn't think I wanted to ever shop at Lowe's again. Not that we were not going to shop there anymore, but that was just my thought. I didn't think I wanted to shop there again. Even though we have shopped there for 20-something years for all of our large appliances, this situation, plus others in the past, small ones, kind of just put me over the top. And I was done with Lowe's, is the way I felt. Or pretty much, you know. The emotions I had were fine. I controlled them pretty well. The only people that I really vented to that knew the situation to the core was Jeff, Noah, and one of my sisters. They knew how they knew the deeper feelings I had. But, one reason why I want to talk about this today is I have been hearing different times that Christians are not supposed to feel some certain way, or Christians are made to feel guilty because they do. And I don't think that's right. God gave us emotions. We are supposed to have feelings. And I don't feel like it's right for us to feel guilty because we do have them. To feel bad. Now, I do want to say, nobody said a word to me about this. Nobody at all. Nobody has said one negative thing to say about anything I've said on YouTube to do with anything, with my washer or anything. I just kind of feel like some of us might need to hear this. We might need to hear it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to have anger and fear and all the things, as long as we don't stay in those things. You know what I'm saying? Well, not long after the washer situation, we had the breaker situation, where the main breaker for the house, the most expensive one you can buy, broke. It quit. It was kaput. So we had to go and get another one. My first thought was, we just spent all this money on all these other things. We're running out of money. But I want to tell you, God provided. We had the money for it. It was okay. We didn't go into debt. We got the things we needed. We got Delilah taken care of. We got her medications. We get her food that's rather expensive. We got the washer, even though we spent money that we weren't supposed to have to spend, because of the warranty. We got the breaker. And then the truck broke. The truck started, it messed up. It had things. So we had that to fix. And by the time we got to the truck, by the time that went on, there was no fear. There was no anger. I was just laughing. I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I was like, our poor dog is sick. And I was so scared we were going to lose her. Like, she was so close to death, y'all. The washing machine breaks. Have no way to wash clothes for a month other than going somewhere. Gratefully, we had somewhere to go. Then the breaker, and then the truck. Y'all, I couldn't do anything but laugh. It was just frustratingly funny. That's what it was. It was frustratingly funny. But you know what? We got it fixed. It was okay. It was quite expensive, and it took Jeff and Noah all day to fix it, but they did it. Thankfully, Noah had a friend who's a mechanic that knew what to do, and even though he didn't live here, he was able to tell him what to do to test to make sure we got the right parts. So we got that fixed. And now, as you know, our stove is wonky. As I said, it's wonky. But I don't understand it at all. But I'm okay. I'm okay, y'all. I don't understand it. The only thing I can say is, so much has happened over the last few months that God has carried us through, that God has taken care of. And I know He's going to take care of this. I know that He gives us enough sense to know what to do. I do want to tell y'all our plan for the stove, but first I want to let y'all listen to these chickadees because they're so cute. Okay, so the plan is to leave the stove as is for now, and whenever we want to use it, turn the breaker on so that we can save some more money. And also I can be very meticulous about the one that I choose, because I'm not sure what I want yet, and I want to give myself time. I'm not going to use the stove unless I just don't, have any other way. I'm going to be using my other gadgets mostly, so that's how I'll be cooking. I don't know if I'll have what's for dinners, we'll see, but either way, it's going to be okay. We do have the money to pay for another stove right now. We have an emergency fund. We just don't want to go into it anymore right now because we're trying to build it back up. So it's not like we don't have the money for it, it's just we don't want to spend it right now. And I really, really want to give myself some time to really do some research. Find one that is gonna last, hopefully. You know how things are. And have one that maybe I'll be happy with. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what I'm thinking. Whether or not we get a new stove within the next month, 3 months, 6 months, I don't know. But we have discussed it. We have discussed it with people who know things. It will be safe for us to use the stove as long as we just don't leave it on or leave the power to it all the time. It possibly could be safe to leave the power to it all the time, because there's no telling how many times it came on without us knowing it on the oven part. But we don't, we just don't want to take any chances, so we're just going to leave the breaker off except when we're using it. We're also looking into possibly just buying a new computer for it to save money that way if we can find the parts. But yeah, don't worry about us though. We're good. We got lots of cooking gadgets. But I think the most that has changed with me throughout the years is my attitude when things happen. I used to get so emotional to the point of never seeing the good in anything. It was bad all the time. So I want to encourage you to look for the good even in the bad times. It's okay that during the bad times you have feelings, and it's okay to sit and wait sometimes, which is what we're doing, what we have decided to do with the stove situation. We're going to sit and wait and see what we decide is best for our family. Whether it is repairing the stove, buying a total different type of stove, or trying to find one that's similar to it and just going with that. We'll see. But I do want something from you guys. I do. I really do want something from you guys. All of you who have had a stove that has lasted more than 5 years, if it is not like super duper old, please tell me the brand and the style or the type or whatever, because most likely it's going to be that within the next several months we're going to buy a new one. I mean, it could be within the next couple weeks. We have to just see. I think that Jeff might be going to get a bonus soon, and that's kind of what we're waiting for. I think he is supposed to, but I'm not sure. Like a quarterly bonus. I can't remember exactly when it comes, but either way, we're good, we're happy, we're healthy for the most part, and it'll be okay. I will be having a video for you guys Friday. I'm pretty sure I will, but I do have a doctor appointment on Thursday for my blood test results for whenever I went to the doctor almost 2 weeks ago. So if you don't see me Friday, I will be back Sunday. Saturday I will not have a what's for dinner because I have not recorded anything, and yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to me. I do appreciate all of you so much, and I would really like your stove recommendations. We have even discussed buying a like a in the wall oven, like a separate oven and range. We have discussed doing that as well. Let me know if you have that. Do you like it better than a freestanding stove, like an all-in-one unit? I want your thoughts. I'd like to know. If you see this a year or two from now, by then I've already gotten one. So you don't have to answer these questions. But anyway, that's just the thing. Anyway, I will talk to you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.